begins with breaking news.
You know what? My grandfather suffered a lot to see the man that took everything from him, to see him dead today. So you know what? This is an emotional day for me today as a Cuban American.
Wink News begins with breaking news. Cubans and Cuban Americans are celebrating the death of the former leader Fidel Castro. This is a look at Havana, Cuba, where the flags are flying at half-staff today. And it also starts 9 days of mourning there. And here's another look, and this is of Little Havana in Miami, where people are filling the streets there celebrating the historic death. Castro was the revolutionary leader who put Cuba on the world stage. For nearly 5 decades, he gave fiery speeches against what he called the evils of imperialism. Wink News anchor Britni McDonald is in the middle of all the celebrations in Little Havana with a look at what it's like there.
It's been a day of celebrations here in Miami. People here flooding the streets, excited to learn the news of Fidel Castro's death at 90 years old, because for many of them, this means freedom for Cuba, because many who live in Miami were exiles from Cuba. Take a look at the crowd here filling the streets, celebrating, chanting, honking their horns. This is a monumental moment for this group of people. Chanting, "Free Cuba now." Many of these Cuban exiles who came to Miami after being under Castro's near half-a-century reign, what they describe as a dictatorship that was impossible to live with, where basic liberties were abolished. One telling me he's responsible for so much death and heartache, and now there's hope for a brighter future in Cuba, where some of their family still is. They tell me change is coming, though many do admit it won't happen overnight with Castro's brother, the leader. I spoke to a father and son here celebrating together. The father, 91 years old, who says he's been waiting for this day.
So it's a little heartbreaking. This is just a day to just rejoice, and it is getting closer. It is getting closer to finally a change and to see something for my dad, living here longer than he's lived in Cuba, to see this, to find out a lot of people have like grandparents or parents who have never got to this day, and my dad's here just to witness this, and it's huge for me and for him as well.
The celebrations continue here in Little Havana, and I expect they will for quite some time, as this is a very monumental day for many living in Miami, many of them Cuban exiles under Castro's reign. Make sure to tune in tonight at 11 for much more from this excited crowd here in Little Havana. I'm in Miami, Britni McDonald, Wink News Now.